All right, guys, we'll get right to the content, but I just want to say thank you for supporting this channel. Supporting this channel allows me to keep making content, so thank you. If you haven't already, please click below and subscribe. That really helps me out a lot. Without further ado, enjoy the video. All right, guys, I want to talk about a commonality I've noticed in my on-court and remote lessons where I'm working with people online and looking at their strokes and trying to help out. And the whole idea is, what's like one underlying issue I can do that we can fixate on that kind of lets everything else happen, okay? And what I see is a tail. Now, this is usually on the forehand, but it could be on the backhand as well. And let me tell you what a tail is, why it's a problem, and how to fix it, okay? So a tail is where your racket is, I'm going to say behind, meaning where my back is pointing. So behind me is this way, not that way. Okay, so if I'm hitting over here, my racket is to behind me. So therefore, it looks like, in your perspective, I have a tail and my racket's my tail. That's a problem, okay? And the reason why it's a problem is because I have to go around my body before I can go forward. So I lose momentum doing that. It's also really hard to stay consistent when my swing path is not linear, meaning I want my racket behind the ball, through the ball. A lot easier to hit a nice shot, right? And if I'm too underneath the ball and I have to come up, it's going to be hard to time. But also if I'm way behind here, I'm not linear as well. So I have to come around the ball and then forward. That makes it a problem for timing. That's why a lot of players have inconsistent forehands. But also the last thing is, it's almost like when you start behind you over here, it's almost like you have a hula hoop swing. So a hula hoop means, like pretend you have a hula hoop and you're doing that swing pass. So you're going around your body and then around your body here. So you're kind of hitting across the ball. And what I see is a lot of side spin because we're kind of going across and not forward, okay? So that's what the problem with the tail is. So how to fix it, okay? So what I would like to see you guys do is push your racket back or to the side of you, okay, towards where your chest is. And I want you to kind of get in a double high five position. So I use my non-dominant hand to push to the side. And then I got my hands here. And then I'm simply going to drop my racket down. Now you can do here. I have lag. So I use a little more lag to get racket speed. But you can put your racket where the butt of the racket faces forward right away. It does not matter. But my racket is, I'm going to be here, double high five, and then I just go forward through the ball. Now, it can go long, it can go into the net. It doesn't matter right now. We're just trying to get this position. So don't even worry about where the ball goes, okay? But we're going to look and feel that smoothness of linear swing, okay? Because a lot of players don't even know they're doing it. So you might put a camera at the net, and you might notice you're here. I mean, there are many times where I had to literally do a video or take a picture of someone showing them that they have a tail because they didn't believe me. They thought their racket was in a good position here, and it really wasn't. So you have to, first of all, feel your racket where your hand is, right? Feel your hand where your racket is and make sure it's here. So maybe on a ball machine, you kind of get here, wait for the ball, but look down. Okay, look back and see, okay, I got my racket where I want it to be. So when the ball comes, all I have to do is go forward. Really simple to make good contact and consistent swings then, okay? So after you get feeling of pushing to the side, dropping and feeling this and then going through the ball, now you just make adjustments, okay? The ball hit the net, so I just got to get under a little bit more, lift, and then maybe, okay, I hit it to the right, so maybe I want to hit to the left, so I was a little late, so I push my hips over, and there we go. That's just adjustments as you get in this position. That's no problem, but you got to get in that position first. So you got to feel that your racket is on this side of your body, not over here. So once you do that, then you could do it all together, right? You're getting your ready position, and then you feel the racket coming to your side, and now you can take a bigger backswing where you're back over here more, and then you can take a longer swing rather than a shorter swing being here. But we got to be careful of not taking it back like this, okay? So your next step would be, can you take your racket back? You got to do a video to see how you're feeling with this as the ball's coming and you're back here so you can do a linear swing still, okay? You want to make sure that your racket is here, okay, rather than here, because then the ball flies. It's really hard to stay consistent with a non-linear swing path, okay? But that's the general idea is, can you see, like I'm hitting to you, you know, you'll see a pro, you'll be able to see their hand here. They're not going to be here. All right, they're going to be here because they want to swing through the ball, and it's a lot easier to hit a really fast ball because they hit it hard, right? Linearly, rather than around and through. Not easy to do. So if your swing path is more linear, that means you're going to have more success of striking the ball cleanly and hitting the ball consistently. And also, you're just going to feel more solid on the tennis court. But you got to make sure your racket and your hand is on the right. If you're a righty, right side of your body. If you're a lefty, left side of your body. Whatever it is, though, that's going to make your forehand so much better. So no more tails, okay? So you got to do some video analysis of yourself. Send me something if you'd like, whatever it takes for you to feel that so that your swing can get better and better, all right? Happy training and good luck.